of life without fear. Greed and jealousy, hatred and envy, man, you have to move with care in that jungle out there. You got to be careful. You got to be careful. How you move when you move it. Which direction you go in. You got to be careful. You got to be careful, careful.
Where you go, where you walk, what you say, when you talk. Where you go, where you walk, what you say, when you talk.
In your search for happiness, you got to leave a little room for loneliness. More things could happen
Good morning, Grenada.
all of us
Caribbean.
before you reach.
What's up?
It's only a disguise. You got to be careful.
I'm here with you, as per always.
You got to be careful.
Let us pray. Blessings be to the Most High, the Great I Am, the Supreme Creator, the Ancient of Days. As we come before your throne once more, we ask for your mercies. We ask for your grace. We ask you to continue blessing us in a very special way. To the folks of Carriacou and Petite Martinique, we ask you, dear Lord, to rain blessings down upon them so that they may be covered with you at all times. To the folks who've been damaged by Hurricane Beryl in the parish of St. Patrick and other parishes on the mainland, we ask you, Lord, to stretch that comforting hand and touch their shoulders so they might understand and know that if no one else cares at this time, you do, and you will make a way for them. To the sick and afflicted, to those in hospital, to the doctors and the nurses, to the bus drivers and the bus conductors, to the farmers of the nation, we ask you, Lord, to continue blessing them. And for all those public servants and teachers and students who start school this morning, dear Lord, we ask you to bless the teachers, we ask you to bless the students, and open their minds so that they may be able to intake that which is imparted upon them. We ask you, Lord, to cover our nation, cover the Caribbean, Lord, ensure that it remains a zone of peace, so that as we would have enjoyed, our children and our children's children can enjoy that. Dear Father in heaven, we pray for the elders, those who are at the homes, those who are in their private dwellings still, and we pray for those who give them convalescent care on a daily basis. Father in heaven, we ask you again to continue blessing this nation and blessing the world as you always do. All this we ask in your Son's name. Amen. Popping the throttle this morning. Adrian Watts, good morning to you. How you doing, my brother? Kathleen Ledlow, blessings to you and your family, girl. Jackie, good morning. Beautiful Jackie. It's hoping that you have a wonderful DAY. Miriam, what's up, girl? So happy to know. Errol Bonaparte, top of the morning to you. And here's hoping that you have a blessed day. Wow, we've got a birthday girl today. Hey, Jackie, your birthday? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Jackie. Happy birthday to you. May the good Lord bless you. May the good Lord bless you. May the good Lord bless and keep you. Well, happy birthday to you. Good morning, Jackie. Anne-Marie Celestine Grant.
There's no telling
What's up with you, baby daddy? Come on, friends. Share that like. Remember, it's a new stream, eh? We wouldn't have the older one back not until... Oh, no. I need to double check and see when it's going to come back. It could be sometime in September.
you're walking.
Put it this way. It does legally block. We infringe on copyright. So that's what YouTube does. So it was legally blocked. So this one now, which is REAL STUDIO 1, Real Studio 1. One, the number one, not, you don't spell out, numerical. Baby daddy. Come on, folks, hulk up the likes.
Have to prepare
Alban Harris, how you doing?
to meet the challenges of life.
Well, I already shouted out Anne-Marie Celestine Grant.
Jealousy
Blessing, Anne-Marie. Hey, Jackie, you're welcome anytime, love.
in that
We need to meet up before you go, you know. Oh, have you left already? I don't think so. Have you? Deborah LeBeau.
you gotta be careful.
Good morning.
How you move,
Well, look like we got to sing again tomorrow, but...
which direction you going.
Tomorrow is Kathleen Rodley. Whoa, Kathleen, you got to remind me. I can belch out one.
You got
two, yeah.
careful.
That's my people. So what gives? What's taking place?
Where you go?
What's the latest?
What you say? When you talk? Where you go? Where you walk? What you say?
Well, the new National Party, they did it yesterday. Well, I wouldn't say the unthinkable. What they did yesterday was just short of miraculous. Because they had a meeting plan, and there are certain people saying, oh, a meeting can't happen, whatever. Don't ever say anything can happen when it comes to the new National Party. Nonetheless, on the 99th hour, they were told that, hey, we gave you the permission for the school, but we're taking it back. You can't use the school anymore. That would have put a spokes, well, it did put a spokes in the wheel. But, you know, people could fix tire. Yeah, can do something, put spokes in the wheel just so. Nah, fix that. So what happened is that they reached out to the owners of the trade center and were given the trade center annex. Of course, everything comes at a cost. So that's why you need, if you're a party member, you need to pay up your dues, yeah? So they were given the use of the trade center annex, and that's where they had their meeting. And I was wondering, I'll be honest with you, yeah? I was wondering, but why the heck are they using an enclosed area for a meeting? That honestly, I wondered that instantly. Why are they using an enclosed area for a meeting? And I tried to grasp it. I didn't ask anybody anything, but in my mind, I'm trying to grasp it. And then when I saw what transpired, I realized the rationale behind it. So what took place is this. Indoor meeting simply meant no distractions. MC come on the stage, MC do so, pop a joke, make a thing, next. Ain't nobody leaving and go and buy no beer. Ain't nobody leaving and go to the closest place where they could get a drink of rum and taking a drink of rum and not paying attention to what is being said. Everybody seated, facing one direction, and they listened. And I said, damn, That's why. That's when I realized why they wanted an enclosed area for that extra special meeting. So that's what took place there. And as they would say it in young people language, as they would say it in young people language, NNP, they GT. And by GT, I mean Georgetown, Guyana. I ain't mean that at all. But honestly, yeah, man. They GT yesterday. Yeah. They GT, man. They get through with that yesterday. It was a meeting with a difference. It's been a long time since they had a meeting like that. And it was a meeting with a difference. And people came out. And people got the information. Was impressed by every single one of the speakers. So don't ask me who stood out for me. Keith Mitchell always stands out, so I ain't been bothering with him. But all the others, they delivered how they wanted to deliver, how they were told. I just believe that they could have given agriculture a little bit more time. Right, Peter? Yeah, Peter, I think they could have given agriculture a little bit more time. But nonetheless, it happened, it took place, and congratulations to the NNP on your meeting yesterday. 17 minutes after the 7 o'clock hour. Here's what I want you to do, friends. Hit it up, share the like, share the program. Hit up the likes. So tomorrow is Kathleen's birthday. But what he calling me for so early in the morning? Oh my God. He just troublesome, you know, man. What he calling me for? Low down the volume of your television in the background there. What you calling me for this early morning? What's your problem?
Andre,
Yes,
if we had time to mobilize people, Trade Center can hold people. For the short time we get a notice, I was pleased to see the crowd that was there and was well taken by the people with the message they get. And to be honest, it was nice. It was real good. I'm pleased to see everything. And all the speakers was nice. MNP stand out, Keith stand, everybody, everything was nice. Everybody give the message and if people accept the message, we're moving on from there onward.
I thought
Have a
you
good
told
morning.
Joe, I thought you told me you weren't going.
Huh?
I thought you told me you weren't going.
I said, I didn't make up my mind to go, but I went.
Okay. I'd be careful that you
I
next
couldn't
time.
let that pass me.
Oh, okay.
I couldn't let that pass me. You know, I can't let them take pass me.
I don't know, but I guess I'd have to be careful that you only make your statements now.
I didn't tell you directly. I said, I'm going. Right, so I'm making all that noise one now.
All right. So you didn't see me?
Anyhow, have a good morning.
You didn't see me?
No, you wasn't there.
Mm-hmm.
You wasn't there.
Yeah, I was there.
I couldn't see you where you was. I couldn't see you.
You couldn't see me where I was because
You tell
I
me-
was there in
you tell me
spirit
I
and in
was going.
truth. I was there in spirit and in truth. So you can't see me.
Well, that was good. That was good. You have to be there. I mean, once the boss there, you there.
All right. One love, bro.
When the boss there, have a good morning.
All right. Take care. One love.
To get a shit
Joe Bartholomew. Side of Lamode. What's up, bro?
loaded.
It's 15 minutes after the 7 o'clock hour. Coming up in a short while, we've got the weather for you. Stay with us. This is Real. This is 91.
Following the passage of Hurricane Beryl, Real FM has been faced with significant challenges with its 91.9 FM frequency, as well as its phone service on numbers 442-0975 and our on-air number 442-0175. Real FM would like to encourage persons wanting to contact the radio station directly that they can utilize cell phone number 406-6188. For persons wanting to get on air, they can contact WhatsApp number 442-0175. Persons are encouraged to save this number and call directly via WhatsApp to get onto any of our various programs. For persons wanting to WhatsApp the station directly, the number to utilize would be 4420975. For on-air WhatsApp messages, the number would be 4420175. We do apologize for the inconvenience caused, and we are working expeditiously to have these issues resolved.
Sponsor of many cultural activities within the Tri-Island state of Grenada.
My name is Anderson Matheson, also known as Leftist, and I'm a calypsonian and string band music player from Carrico. I support the games of the National Lottery Authority because culture benefits tremendously. Annually, the NLA supports the Carrico and Pritimatini Carnival, the Carrico String Band Music Festival, and all regattas, among other activities. When I play the game of the NLA, I can see where my money goes, and it's an investment into our culture.
Yes, Grenada, when you play the games of the NLA, you enable us to invest in the skills and talents of our people in the areas of sports, culture, and nation building.
In an industry where customers expect quality, M&N Hardware Limited is a leader in locally manufactured aluminum windows, doors, roofing, and guttering. Our manufacturing division is efficient, flexible, and will always go the extra mile to surpass customer expectations. If you need security, sash, casement, or projected windows, we're able to do it. Our security and heavy-duty doors are state-of-the-art and can be customized specifically for you. Using innovative coating technologies and protective film, our roofing and guttering is weather-resistant, providing outstanding color retention for many years. Available in 24 and 26 gauge and a variety of color options. We are the leading company, a family that is proving to customers they can have their dream products. M&N Hardware Limited. Foundation to roof, let's build together.
50 years as an independent nation. Now that's a reason to celebrate. Bank on a bright future with Quad Bank as we celebrate more than 50 years of partnership with Grenadians. Aspire, build, and advance with 100% financing to buy land, purchase or build your home, or make those much-needed home upgrades. No loan fees, no legal fees, low interest rates. And that's not all. 100% financing on brand new vehicles with 50% off loan fees. Celebrate you this year with special financing from Quad Bank. Apply today.
Welcome home.
Where you go? Where you walk? What you say? When you talk? Where you go? Where you walk? What you say? When you talk?
It's a hungry world out there, with everybody scrambling to get a share. Wolves in sheep clothing, boats of prey waiting to swoop down on you, and there's no telling what they'll do. You gotta be careful. You gotta be careful.
As we continue to do what we know how we can do and do it best, we say good morning to our friends down at the Morris Bishop International Airport Meteorological Office. And this morning, my friends, greeting us from the Met Office with all the news. Read the weather is none other than our young brother, Jonathan Price. Good morning, Jonathan.
Good morning to you and good morning, listeners. Here is the weather for today, Monday the 2nd of September 2024, as recorded at the Morris Bishop International Airport. It is currently cloudy with light showers. The winds are coming from the east at 7 miles per hour. Barometric pressure is 1012 millibars, which is below normal and rising. Present temperature is 27.1 degrees Celsius and relative humidity 89%. Yesterday's maximum was 32.2 degrees Celsius and the minimum last night, 26 degrees Celsius. Over the past 24 hours, 1.8 millimeters of rainfall was recorded, which is also the total for the month so far. And the total for the month of August was 153.6 millimeters. And now for the public forecast for Grenada, Carrier 2, and City to Martinique weather for today and tonight. The weather is expected to be cloudy with light to moderate showers, which may become heavy at times with possible isolated thunder. Hence, there is a warning for a low chance of flash flood in areas with prone. Today's maximum will be 31.5 degrees Celsius with winds easterly to southerly at 10 to 20 miles per hour, gusting higher during showers. Seas will be slightly moderate with waves 3 to 5 feet in open waters. Low tide will be at 10 a.m. and high tide at 4 p.m. Sunset will be at 6:17 and sunrise at 5:56. Just to repeat the public forecast for today and tonight. The weather is expected to be cloudy with light to moderate showers, which may become heavy at times with possible isolated thunder. And once again, there was a warning in place for a low chance of flash flooding in areas of boom. From the forecast, let's get more Bishop International Airport. I'm Jonathan Price. Have a great week.
Before you run off, Brother Jonathan, is there anything peeking its head out in the Atlantic that we need to probably just pay a little bit of attention to?
The main feature that we were paying attention to is the one that is currently affecting us. That's the strong tropical wave that's currently crossing the island chain. It should enter into the Caribbean Sea sometime later today into tonight. And there is another area that just came off of the African coast, but is still far off. That one has a 40% chance of development over the next 7 days and 10% chance of development over the next 48 hours. In between that, there's just a tropical wave at around 37 degrees west. So it's just those three areas of note.
Well, thank you very much, my brother. And please say hello to your father from me. I haven't seen him for a long time.
No problem.
Take care now. Bye-bye. It's real. It's 91.9, 91.5, www.therealfmgrenada.com. To all the person who are subscribed to the Real Studio One. Yeah, that's Real Studio. And please, friends, share that with your friends. As I've indicated to you, that our main page, YouTube page, that's done for a minute. Not gotten rid of, but just we've been hit with a violation, so we have to pay the penalty for it. And I have to do some double check today to see how long before it comes back up. So this one that we're using, Real Studio One, we ask you, yes, to subscribe to it. We like to build that channel. So we have now 2 channels, and once you build it, then that'll be a good thing for us. So we wouldn't really have a problem. So you know that if you don't see one, then you look for the other and that sort of thing. So Real Studio One is the one we've got running at this time. And come on, share it with your friends. Share it with your neighbor. Let them know, hey, Real FM is still there. They ain't going nowhere. Where you going? Share it with your neighbor. Hey, Real FM is still there. They ain't going nowhere. Where you going? Big about tongue. B-A-T. Oh God, Andre, you're bad. If it means big about tongue, then it's big about tongue. Celestine Grant.
What you say? When you talk.
But she's saying good morning to Mr. Price. Apparently she knows Mr. Price. Looks like. Joycelyn France, what's up? To all the folks inside of New York City, touching it down and loving the vibes of Real 91.9, 91.5. Yeah, 91.9. Get that out of your head, Andre. 91.5. Fluffy! Traveling over the hills. Yeah, I was supposed to have an interview this morning. And can't reach a guy.
There's no telling what they'll do. You gotta be.
This really irks me. Yeah, when your mind, you have the mindset for something, and then you calling that person, and nope, nothing.
When you're talking,
nothing do happening.
careful
sound good. But you got to be careful.
You gotta be careful, careful.
So I had to do so now, and I had to go back in my book to see what I had to talk about now. Because I didn't really, this interview, I'd planned so much for this interview. Yeah, I did not, I kid you not. You know, normally I do a backup. Yeah, normally I do a backup. But I kid you not, because this one was planned since last week. And it was supposed to take place last Monday, and it didn't. So we arranged for this Monday definitely. And I need to go back to my old school way of planning. Yeah, I need to go back to my old school way of planning. Yeah, and as I say, plan, Andre, plan everything. Yeah. Where do I go now? Hey, what do you want me to talk about? Come on, give me a holler. Yeah. How many days now after Beryl? A lot of days, eh? I can't check. Beryl was in what? 1st of June? June, gone. July, gone. August, gone. June gone, July gone, August gone now. September started. This is the second day of September. This is the second day of September. And, well, that's my phone. Let me just silence that phone because that phone is that phone now that's kind of want to make me shame. Silent, stay mum. And then I just forget it. And this is why, let me explain to a lot of people. This is why sometimes you call me during the day. So it was July 1st. Okay, so July 1st. So July gone, August gone, 2 months gone. Are you sure, baby daddy? I thought it was June. Anyway. Yeah, baby daddy telling me it's July 1st. I thought it was June 1st. Anyway. Yeah, that phone does. When I put it on silent, then all of a sudden I forget it for the whole day. And people call and say, oh, Andre, you're not answering your phone. What happened there? No, it's not that. It's that the phone is on silent because I forget it on silent. From like now, yeah, I forget it on silent. And that's it. So, I'm looking to see in my WhatsApp if there's thing to talk about, but I ain't seen nothing to talk about yet. 29 minutes after the, is it 29? Yeah, 29 minutes after the hour. Which hour? Duh. Okay. Oh yeah, we need to do this. Yeah, this is something that we need to do. Share that link. I'm gonna send the link to those of you who are friends on WhatsApp. And when I share the link, I urge you to share it with your friends, all right? Share it with your friends so that we can grow as we're accustomed to growing. So yeah, so those of you who are on the WhatsApp, I just shared a link with you. Debbie Seals. Debbie, good morning to you. How are you doing, girl? Is Debbie in Grenada? No, I don't think she's in Grenada. What? This does... No. I don't believe this. So why? Yeah. Oh no, I was just talking to myself there. I was just really talking to myself because, you know, sometimes you see things and they happen and you want to strangle some people for doing dumb things. Yeah, sometimes you want to strangle some people for doing dumb things, and you know, you just, then again you say to yourself, hey, let's leave it alone. Let's leave it alone because it is not, they know that it's not fair to do. Yeah. Good morning. Bevis John, how are you doing? What are you saying? Good morning, Andre and family. I came up. your last Thursday, and the place was closed. I don't know what time you came here, babies. There are a bit of challenges that we're working on right now. So we are hoping from like this week. Yeah, we're hoping from like this week. Going forward, we can provide full service for you, babies. All right, Charmaine Ragbasin, good morning to you. Antonito Shinkuti, good morning to you. All right, how you doing? Yeah, Ragbasin. All right. Good morning to all the students who are getting ready for school. Some of I think McDonald College affected, so the Form 5, 4 and 5, I think they're going, and then 1, 2, 3, they're being rotated. And let me see if I get Mr. Andel. Yeah, he might be able to give me a little bit of Okay, let's do this way. You see, this is what takes place, you know. Yeah. Oh, let me tell you. Let me take a commercial break. And friends, I will be right back with you. You know, this is how they say, this is how you do it, baby. Yeah, this is how you do it.
Supports the Carrico and Pretty Matnik.
The Grenville Cooperative Credit Union, the credit union of Grenville, takes you where you want to be. Feel secure with the Credit Union of Grenville, taking care of all your financial needs, including savings, loans, mortgages, and sound financial advice. Serving you with branches on Jubilee Street in Grenville, Lucas Street in St. George's, and new, spacious, convenient, and modern facilities on Seton Brown Street in Grenville and Grand Anse. Call us on 442-8602 or visit one of our offices. With Grenville Cooperative Credit Union, the Credit Union of Grenville, your financial security is guaranteed.
Step inside. Immerse yourself in colors that come alive. Color by Sissy. Let your imagination run wild. Surround yourself in a world of color. Color by Sissy. Endless inspiration. Bold expression. Bold expression. Color by Sissy. Sissons. Express your style with Color by Sissons.
Following the passage of Hurricane Beryl, Real FM has been faced with significant challenges with its 91.9 FM frequency, as well as its phone service on numbers 442-0975 and our on-air number 442-0175. Real FM would like to encourage persons wanting to contact the radio station directly that they can utilize cell phone number 406-6188. For persons wanting to get on air, they can contact WhatsApp number 442-0175. Persons are encouraged to save this number and call directly via WhatsApp to get onto any of our various programs. For persons wanting to WhatsApp the station directly, the number to utilize would be 442-0975. For on-air WhatsApp messages, the number would be 442-0175. We do apologize for the inconvenience caused, and we are working expeditiously to have these issues resolved.
Tourism is me, tourism is you, tourism is everybody, and tourism connects us all.
Did you know that tourism generates revenue and foreign exchange earnings?
Did you know it stimulates infrastructural development and facilitates cultural exchange among people?
You must know tourism is linked to all industries,
from agriculture to construction.
So support the industry today and be welcoming to all our visitors.
Tourism is my business. Tourism is your business. Tourism is our business. Listen one and all. Tourism connects us all.
A message from the Ministry of Tourism
and the Grenada Tourism Authority.
In an industry where customers expect quality, M&N Hardware Limited is a leader in locally manufactured aluminum windows, doors, roofing, and guttering. Our manufacturing division is efficient, flexible, and will always go the extra mile to surpass customer expectations. If you need security, sash, casement, or projected windows, we're able to do it. Our security and heavy-duty doors are state-of-the-art and can be customized specifically for you. Using innovative coating technologies and protective film, our roofing and guttering is weather-resistant, providing outstanding color retention for many years. Available in 24 and 26 gauge and a variety of color options. We are the leading company, a family that is proving to customers they can have their dream products. M&N Hardware Limited. Foundation to roof, let's build together.
In Grenada, we supply fertilizers, herbicides, seedlings and nursery supplies, diesel water pumps, walk-behind tillers, organic and environmentally friendly agricultural inputs. We're serving you from 2 locations at Birch Grove and booth 34 at the Vendors Market in Grenville. Cost-effective agricultural solutions for all your needs. Visit Gittins Home and Garden Center for the best in everything agriculture. Call us on 409-2175 or 438-4337. Gittins Home and Garden Center, from your farm to your backyard.
Still thinking of ways to win bigger in NLA games? Well, think no more. The NLA has boosted your chances of winning bigger by adding Multi-X to Daily Pick 3. Yes, folks, now you can add Multi-X, the winnings multiplier, to Daily Pick 3 and Playway for more chances of winning bigger. For a limited time only, the 7X multiplier continues to be added to Multi-X. Picture adding Multi-X to your Daily Pick 3 $10 inline bet for chances to win $38,500 instead of $5,500, and your Playway $10 bet for chances to win $1,680 instead of $240. Increase your winnings by Multi-X times more. Play smart, add Multi-X, and win bigger. Must be 18 years and older to play. NLA, making your dreams come true.
It is said the proof of the pudding is in the eating. Therefore, the authenticity of the beverage can only be acquired in the taste. A taste which is original to Antoine de Beauregard Industries and comes from a combination of spices and local rum, which can hold its own all over the world. Woodman, a strength which speaks for itself. A taste which stands out from the rest, bottled with care, which speaks to perfection. Try Woodman today and be stunned by a flavor as never before. Let your palate savor that which is produced locally. Do not be deterred by substandard products. Our taste speaks volumes and sets us apart from the competition. You will be satisfied with every sip of our product. Say rum, say Woodman, feel satisfaction. Now that's quality.
Step inside. Immerse yourself in colors that come alive. Color by Sissy. Let your imagination run wild. Surround yourself in a world of color. Color by Sissy. Endless inspiration. Bold expression. Bold expression. Color by Sissy.
Sissons. Express your style with Color by Sissons.
Following the passage of Hurricane Beryl, Real FM has been faced with significant challenges with its 91.9 FM frequency, as well as its phone service on numbers 442-0975 and our on-air number 442-0175. Real FM would like to encourage persons wanting to contact the radio station directly that they can utilize cell phone number 406-61 6188. For persons wanting to get on air, they can contact WhatsApp number 442-0175. Persons are encouraged to save this number and call directly via WhatsApp to get onto any of our various programs. For persons wanting to WhatsApp the station directly, the number to utilize would be 442-0975. For on-air WhatsApp messages, the number would be 442-0175. We do apologize for the inconvenience caused, and we are working expeditiously to have these issues resolved.
It's a hungry world out there, with everybody scrambling to get a share. Wolves in sheep clothing, birds of prey waiting to swoop down on you, and there's no telling what they'll do. You gotta be careful. You gotta be careful. Where you go when you're walking, what you say when you're talking, you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful, careful. We have to prepare to meet the challenges of life without fear. Greed and jealousy.
Hey, money again.
With an envy, man, you have to move with care in that jungle out there.
Don't forget to like and share, right? You're probably wondering what's wrong with me. How am I sounding so like down? Yeah. But what happened actually is that I was thinking, I got a message, and I thought it was my guest, but it wasn't my guest. It was somebody else, and that just kind of like, no, not getting the message from the other person, but the fact that I still don't have my guest.
You gotta be careful, careful.
Yeah, that's kind of tough, isn't it? Desmond, as in developed, what's up? Hey, red girl. Yeah, you, Miss Pascal. Good morning.
Where you walk, what you say, when you talk.
Okay, I'm still waiting for someone to tell me whether or not the ministry, and I don't know which ministry here. I'm thinking that it could be. Yeah, I'm thinking that ministry could be agriculture. Yeah, I'm thinking that it could be agriculture. I don't know. It could be MIT, because these days MIT takes over everything. So I just want to know, did any one of the ministries or did any officials go over to Isla to check to see the damage and to realize what help can be meted out to the guys who are stationed at Island. There's some who do farming, there's some who do fishing, both falling under agriculture, yeah? And there's some who do both, farming and fishing. I've heard that there have been some boats that are lost, but I don't know if the guys would have moved to the mainland and then made the reports. I don't know. Or did you go up there to see what kind of a damage was done, how many houses were lost there, and whether or not the $50,000 per household, does that include the guys on Aileron? I know that boats were lost, for sure. I know that houses were lost. As a matter of fact, I was told that only one house stayed. I don't know how many houses were there, but person indicated only one house stayed up. All right? Schools are being reopened today, and it's nice to know that schools are open on time. And based on what the Minister for Education did say, that on the mainland, there are only but one school, I think, that's opening with a staggered situation where I think Form 4 and 5 from McDonald College, they're going to school. And then, you know what? Let me see if I can find this guys, and let me see if he's able to just do so and have 30 seconds with us on the phone. Stay with us.
Where you walk, what you say, when you talk, where you go, where you walk, what you say, when you talk.
It's a hungry world out there, with everybody scrambling to get a share. Wolves in sheep clothing, boats of prey waiting to swoop down on you, and there's no telling what they'll do. You gotta be careful. You gotta be careful. Where you go when you're walking, what you say when you're talking, you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful, careful. I say we have to prepare to meet the challenges of life without fear. Greed and jealousy, hatred and envy, man, you have to move with care in that jungle out there. You got to be careful. You got to be careful. How you move when you move it.
The morning when people are not available. That's what I'm calling this morning. This morning is the morning when people are not available. Yeah. That is what happened here. People are not available this morning. Can't find them. Charmaine Rackperson, what do you want to see my face for? No, you crazy girl. Yeah, there. There, you see? Okay, you good? Feel better? Right, Charmaine? Okay, great. Now, life is not about one particular thing. Life is about many things. And when you hear me, or when I'm on the radio, based on which day it is, then I have to be doing a particular thing. Like on Saturdays, I love Saturdays because I get to play music But these days I find myself doing little interviews with Hewlett White. And we sort of continued because it seems to be building a great audience there. But generally, when I'm on radio, I talk. With me, it's more talk and less music. Whereas with most others, it's more music, less talk. But with me, it's more talk and less music. Cynthia, good morning to you. How are you doing? Now, one of the things that I really want to speak about is the fact that many parents, while they're sending their children off to school this morning and they're making their best effort, many parents did not get the expected assistance. Now, good morning to you, Kashmir Thomas. How are you doing? Here's hoping that you have a wonderful day. Now, here's what. How can I say that? Well, all I had to do was to speak to the different shopkeepers, especially those who do uniforms and, well, not necessarily books, but uniforms. And whereas they were expecting the vouchers to come by a mile a minute, the vouchers, though some came, but the vouchers did not come as expected. And you don't have to believe me on this. You can speak to any one of the shopkeepers, and I wouldn't name names, no. But you can speak to those who sell uniforms, especially. And this is sad. I am one who says, don't do some jump up for carnival, and next thing you don't have money to send your children to school. I say that all the time. And I'm a believer in that. However, it doesn't mean that you don't have to enjoy yourself and let off some of the steam. And it doesn't mean that if the government could help, you shouldn't get help. And I'm not going to speak about where the government decided to put money and where they didn't decide to put money and stuff like that. I'm just saying that where they should have put some money would have been to help you send your child back to school. Not necessarily to do it all for you, because you have a responsibility. Yes, you do. You have a responsibility to send your child to school. It's not the government's responsibility to send the child to school. But based on our economic situation, and I'm speaking here individually, based on the economic situation of persons in this country, they don't have, or they don't have as much. There's one young lady, I was told, she has 2 children. One about 8 and the other one about 6. And she was only given $200. Only given $200. No, I kid you not. Imagine that she has to buy cloth or a skirt, or skirts for both, and then get that skirt sewn. That $200 may not even be able to do that. That $200 may not even be able to do that. So she has to find money for shirts still, money for socks, money for shoes. She has to make sure that she has all the books and notebooks and everything. And I'm saying that, yes, government has to help, but I ain't say, well, give meager help. Government needs to do better. And I honestly tell you that I do believe that government is able to do better. It is just institutional knowledge. And you'll be hearing that phrase from me for quite some time. Institutional knowledge. They're not aware. They don't know. And the bad thing about it, they don't listen. No, they don't. They don't listen at all. Good morning, Miss Florence Cyrus. How are you doing this morning? Trust that you'll be having a wonderful day, my dear, and thanks for choosing Real FM Radio. Now, why does it appear to all? So it can't be a mistake, but it appears to all that the government doesn't care. And that, I believe, comes from the culture. Now, let me tell you this. And young people, you probably think that I'm taking a swing at you. I'm not. But there's a belief, there's a concept, there's a belief that presently young people don't care. There's that belief. Young people don't care. We have a very young government. So young people don't care. Young people don't listen. We have a very young government. And it seems like they are staying true to form. And can we blame them? No. What we have to do is to work with them. But then again, do they want to work with us? They don't want to work with the elders. They don't want to work with the elders. How do I know? I ain't difficult to realize that they don't want to work with the elders. Look at what happened in Parliament last week. Look at what happened in Parliament. They don't want to work with the elders, so what did they do? They kicked him out of Parliament. And you be forced to jump in. Well, they didn't kick him out of Parliament, he chose to walk. Hold on. Let's get this thing straight. And let's take a very sane look, and you can call at any time. 4420175 WhatsApp. You can call that at any time. I believe that the people will come and check out the phones today. So if everything is okay, maybe by tomorrow, God's will, we should have the phone back. Now, let's break it down nice and simple and easy as it relates to what transpired last week. Let's forget all the hue and the cry. And let's go with the rules as it relates to a sitting of the House of Representatives. Now the rule states, cutting all the chase, cutting all the fandangles, the rule simply states that if you're going to stand at a point of order or a point of clarification. You can stand and ask a member to clarify what he's saying. Or you can stand at a point of order. Point of order simply means in layman terms, hey, you're making a mistake. The way you're saying this is not true. That's what point of order is. So what transpired? Dr. Mitchell made a statement. And he made the statement based on what he saw. Yeah? He made the statement based on what he saw. Now, MP Tevin Andrews did not like the statement because it affected him. Because he was the one that Dr. Mitchell saw and heard making the statement. Video, yeah? Good. So he jump up, hey, withdraw that. Now, remember I said institutional knowledge. He did not have the institutional knowledge to know. He did not have the institutional knowledge to know that he cannot. There's no way he can speak to a member on the other side and say, withdraw your statement. No, can't do that. What you have to do is that you have to address the Speaker of the House and ask the Speaker of the House to ask the member to withdraw the statement because it is not true. Or ask for the proof. What the Speaker was supposed to do, again, institutional knowledge. Now, Leo Cater is an older gentleman than myself, probably about 10 years older, maybe 10, 12 years older, maybe more than myself. So, what the Speaker was supposed to do was a simple thing. He was supposed to listen to what MP Andrews, Tevin Andrews, have said, and then ask the leader of the opposition to prove, to substantiate his statement. That's what he had to ask him to do. You cannot ask the member. Okay, let me put it to you this way. You ask him to prove what he's saying. And if he tells you, hey, I don't have the proof right now, what you are then supposed to do, Mr. Speaker, you say to him, okay, fine, here is what. You don't have the proof right now. So we're going to stand down on that one. Because you don't have the proof. So don't mention that again. However, at the next sitting of the House of Representatives, I would like to see or to hear or whatever, not hear, you can't deal with voice in Parliament like that. I'd like to see the proof. Yeah? At the next sitting of Parliament. Now, let us get on with other business. In that way, Mr. Speaker, what you would be doing is simply this. You'd be satisfying one, MP Andrews, you'd be satisfying him at the time so that that statement cannot be made again by the leader of the opposition in the House for that day. And if the leader of the opposition did say to you that I don't have the proof with me right now, you'll be giving him an opportunity to bring the proof to you. So you satisfy both parties without keeping one party and kicking out the other party. Simple as that. It ain't rocket science. But of course, it goes back to institutional knowledge. And that is where our problem is. Institutional knowledge. And you know I say that is young people. But Mr. Speaker ain't that young. But you probably ask, well, what's the situation? Now, let me tell you something. Many people, because of their way of life, they get a fix or a kin or they like something late. in their years. And Mr. Speaker was never a politician. Mr. Speaker, maybe he heard the term Mr. Speaker when he was about 50 years old. He was not a politician. That was not his thing. He had his church, Bible on the arm. Do you understand? I ain't interfering with which church. You figure that out for yourself. But he had his church. He's a member of different things within his church. So if you ask him to be a pastor right now, trust me, he's probably better as a pastor than Carl Hood, Winston Garvey, and others. He's probably better as a pastor than them. Because that is what he knew. And what you were supposed to do, Mr. Speaker, sir, you could have taken a break and you could have gotten onto the phone and spoken to a couple of people. Call the former Speaker of the House, Michael Pierre, and ask him, how do I handle this? Or former President of the Senate, not my favorite cup of tea, but you could have called Chester Humphrey and ask him, hey, how do you think I should handle this? In doing so, you, Mr. Speaker, would have gained institutional knowledge. So you could have called both of them and hear what both of them had to say, and then you make your determination based on what they had to say. But what you did was wrong. You cannot or you should not have had the father of the house exited from the house based on the say-so of another member of the house. That was wrong, Mr. Cato. That was wrong, Mr. Speaker of the House. And if you weren't staying in hope, I probably would visit you and advise you. But you're staying in hope. I'm not staying in hope. I'm staying in my days. So I can't move to hope to advise you. But again, as I say to you, sir, you need to have conversations. Michael Pierre is there. George Maguire. Yeah, he's somewhere around. You can speak to him. And of course, I'm sure at any time you can call Chester Humphrey. He'd give you some ideas. He'd be able to explain different things to you and create different scenarios for you as it relates to how you deal in the house. As I say, institutional knowledge. But as it stands, my good brother, your institutional knowledge is not necessarily the best thing at this particular point in time. So on that issue, last week, Tantre's son, Sean brother, I give you a F as in failure.
It's a hungry world out there, with everybody scrambling to get a share. Wolves in sheep clothing, birds of prey waiting to swoop down on you.
In an industry where customers expect quality, M&N Hardware Limited is a leader in locally manufactured aluminum windows, doors, roofing, and guttering. Our manufacturing division is efficient, flexible, and will always go the extra mile to surpass customer expectations. If you need security, sash, casement, or projected windows, we're able to do it. Our security and heavy-duty doors are state-of-the-art and can be customized specifically for you. Using innovative coating technologies and protective film, our roofing and guttering is weather-resistant, providing outstanding color retention for many years. Available in 24 and 26 gauge and a variety of color options. We are the leading company, a family that is proving to customers they can have their dream products. M&N Hardware Limited. Foundation to roof, let's build together.
Some exciting news for you. JetBlue is thrilled to announce its new non-stop flight every Saturday from Grenada's Maurice Bishop International Airport to the vibrant city of Boston. Now you can embark on your Boston adventure without any layovers. JetBlue is making it easier than ever to explore this incredible destination. Whether you're visiting family or friends, exploring for the first time, or simply experiencing Boston life, JetBlue has you covered with a convenient non-stop flight, complete with comfortable seating, complimentary snacks, and an array of entertainment options. You'll arrive in Boston feeling relaxed and ready to explore. So now's the time. Visit JetBlue.com to book your flight and bring Boston closer to Grenada. Let your adventure begin.
Like family, it's always exciting when lottery players get together. Now the lottery games are joining in the fun. Check out the multiplier family of Instacash games. 5 times the cash at $2, 10 times the cash at $3, and 20 times the cash at $5. On your tickets, match any of our numbers with any of the winning numbers and win the prize below that number. There's more. Multiply your winnings up to 5 times, 10 times, or 20 times more. Winning is easy. Play Monday to Sunday. There are no draws to wait on. Win instantly. It's the multiplier family of Instacash games with over $675,000 to be won instantly. Don't just buy one, buy all, because family is everything. Must be 18 years and older to play. NLA, making family dreams come true.
Following the passage of Hurricane Beryl, Real FM has been faced with significant challenges with its 91.9 FM frequency, as well as its phone service on numbers 442-0975 and our on-air number 442-0175. Real FM would like to encourage persons wanting to contact the radio station directly that they can utilize cell phone number 406-6188. For persons wanting to get on air, they can contact WhatsApp number 442-0175. Persons are encouraged to save this number and call directly via WhatsApp to get onto any of our various programs. For persons wanting to WhatsApp the station directly, the number to utilize would be 442-0975. For on-air WhatsApp messages, the number would be 442-0175. We do apologize for the inconvenience caused, and we are working expeditiously to have these issues resolved.
When the storms come, be ready with Grenville Cooperative Credit Union. Borrow up to $20,000 and protect your home this hurricane season. We're offering special loan financing to our members, covering essential storm-related needs. These include roof repairs, drainage, retaining walls, property insurance, tools and tanks, first aid supplies, hurricane emergency supplies, generators, solar equipment, and a whole lot more. With easy repayment and flexible terms, Grenville Cooperative Credit Union is here to help you weather any storm. Secure your future today and visit Grenville Cooperative Credit Union and borrow with confidence.
16 minutes after the 8 o'clock. Faitlin Halley Douglas. What's up, girl? Did I see you this week? Last week, I mean? I think I did. Next time I do, I would just, I shout you out. Faitlin! That's what I'll do next time. Iva, what's up, girl? Come on, friends. It's a new channel, yes, but we'd like to get up to at least 100 viewers this morning. We're about 90 persons viewing. Let me do a double check on that. Let's do a double check so we can see how many persons are viewing. Yeah, about 90 persons viewing. The interesting thing is, without a little nudge, we've had people just subscribing to the page. So we have 112 subscribers already. We'd love to have more. What you say? 34 persons liking what we are doing this morning. That's wonderful. Now I want to tell you something here, and it's this. Many people come out and say, "Oh, you lazy. Oh, you're not doing anything." And I've been always thinking about this. I've even got that thrown at me at times. "Oh, you're just lazy, Andre." I've been thinking, am I really lazy? Am I a lazy person? And I've come to realize that I'm not a lazy person. I've come to realize that I am not a lazy person. You see, and why do I say that? Well, let me first tell you why you are not lazy. You're not lazy. Don't let anybody try to convince you that you're lazy. What is happening is that as a person, you're paralyzed by so many things that you want to do, so many desires. For instance, you desire a girl if you're a man, or a woman, you desire, if you're a woman, you desire a man, if you're a man, you desire a girl. However, here's what's happening. People may say, "Well, you're lazy, you should get up and go and get a girl if you want a girl, or go up and get a man if you want a man." But here's what's taking place with you. There are hundreds. So you see 100 girls, or you see 100 men, and in your mind is running through all these things. Or it could even be at work, and you want to do something, but there are thousands of things that you're thinking about wanting to do to make work better, make work easier. And if you're thinking all these things, you can't get it done. You can't get it done. What you need to do is to take one out of the shopping cart and focus on that one and get it done. Take one out of the shopping cart and focus on that one and get it done. And it's like politics, you know. You're thinking about this and that and this and that and this and that. No. Focus on the issue at hand. Focus on the issue at hand as it relates to the politics. So if the issue is children going back to school and children not receive, or parents not receiving the assistance from government to go for the children to go back to school, if that is the issue, let that be the issue, and do not confuse it with something else. Let that be the issue and deal with it. So when you uttering, when you speaking to a person, you speak on an issue that you have well developed. And you ain't speaking here, there, and everywhere. You're speaking about something that you know. You're speaking about something that you have developed in your mind. You're speaking about something that you've gotten the knowledge on. You're speaking about something that you have institutional knowledge about. And once you do that, half of your work is done. Once you do that, the work is over. It's like Vince Carter when he did that magnificent dunk back in the 90s. It's over. That's over. It's done. So don't confuse yourself with so much. Don't confuse yourself with so much, because you will end up knowing zit. That's what it is, you know. You confuse yourself with so many things that you will end up knowing zit. And you will end up saying zit. Do you understand? So if you are an NMP this morning and you coming out, if you're an NMP this morning, you coming out, your message should be this, you know, which is not even yet how great your speakers were, because you had great speakers in Dwight Hosford, great speakers in Emmeline Peer, Kate Lewis, Clarice Modeste, Peter David, Keith Mitchell, El Supremo. You had them. The master of ceremonies, good girl. Makings of somebody of substance. And she didn't try to say too much. She just focused on and she said. It's exactly what I'm telling you. So today should be the day when you, as an NNP, boy, you not to go and say what Keith Mitchell say. If they want to hear, go and listen. What you have to say, look, they tried to stop us, and they weren't able to, because we had a bigger and better showing at the Trade Center. End of story. End of story. Bigger and better showing at the Trade Center. It was good. That's what you're going on there with today, you know. It was good. You ain't making no bones about it. You ain't making no bones about it. It was a great occasion. That is what the message is. Tomorrow, you may choose to do so and speak about something that Dr. Mitchell spoke about, or something that Dwight Hosford spoke about, or something that Emmeline Pierce spoke about, or something that Peter David spoke about, Clarice Modeste spoke. You may choose something from her. And you can choose something from her if you're from the constituency of St. Mark. Do you understand? Nolan Cox, yeah, he was there. That is how you stay focused, and that is how you remove yourself from the maddening crowd, which is perceived to be lazy. You have to be focused on what you do. Good morning, Dolores Redhead. And oh, Dr. Julie Dubois, how are you today, my dearest? Nice of you to check in. Oh, you don't know. What's the occasion? The occasion is work. If you leave home, and Julie, you know this, if you leave home feeling good about yourself, if you put it this way, you wake up and you wake up on time, so you're not rushing. Yeah? Go to the shower on time. Come out, you do all the necessaries, you know, your roll-on and your lotion and everything. Of course, you probably would have ironed before. You ironed in this morning, whatever, but you chose whatever you wanted to put on. When you put it on and if you feel good about yourself, Julie, you know this. If you feel good about yourself and you arrive on work early and you set up everything, people ask, hey, what's the occasion? No, the occasion is work. The occasion is work. And the thing is, if you feel good about yourself, then you deliver. If you don't feel good about yourself, then you're a load of in the morning time. Antonito, you're one of the very few persons I am not accepting messages like that from. You need to call, bro. Good morning, Grenada. Carol Kupi de Matney, rest in peace in Caribbean. It is so good to have you.
Express your style with color by Xpressions.
The first word when you speak about furniture is classic. Yes, at Classic Furniture, they design and make the best in local furniture. All their products are made from the finest local wood available on island. You think it, they design it, and make it to your expectations. The highest standards at the best possible price. And they also provide higher purchase for you, their valued customers. Located on Ben Jones Street in Grenville with their factory at Chantemille in St. Patrick. That's where you need to visit when looking for products made of the finest local wood. They deliver and install items at no extra cost. Your satisfaction is their mission. The extra step is taken to ensure their customers are completely satisfied. They do doors and finished kitchens, supplies mattresses, and restores antique pieces to look like the first day they were made. Hey, give us a call on 442-4645 and 442-9726. Classic Furniture, Grenada's homegrown furniture producers.
It is said the proof of the pudding is in the eating. Therefore, the authenticity of the beverage can only be acquired in the taste. A taste which is original to Antoine de Beauregard Industries and comes from a combination of spices and local rum, which can hold its own all over the world. Woodman, a strength which speaks for itself. A taste which stands out from the rest, bottled with care, which speaks to perfection. Try Woodman today and be stunned by a flavor as never before. Let your palate savor that which is produced locally. Do not be deterred by substandard products. Our taste speaks volumes and sets us apart from the competition. You will be satisfied with every sip of our product. Say rum, say Woodman, feel satisfaction. Now that's quality.
Tourism is me, tourism is you. Tourism is everybody, and tourism connects us all.
Did you know that tourism generates revenue and foreign exchange earnings?
Did you know it stimulates infrastructural development and facilitates cultural exchange among people?
You must know tourism is linked to all industries,
from agriculture to construction.
So support the industry today and be welcoming to all our visitors.
Tourism is my business. Tourism is your business.
bless us all. A message from the Ministry of Tourism
and the Grenada Tourism Authority.
Following the passage of Hurricane Beryl, Real FM has been faced with significant challenges with its 91.9 FM frequency, as well as its phone service on numbers 442-0975 and our on-air number 442-0175. Real FM would like to encourage persons wanting to contact the radio station directly that they can utilize cell phone number 406-6188. For persons wanting to get on air, they can contact WhatsApp number 442-0175. Persons are encouraged to save this number and call directly via WhatsApp to get onto any of our various programs. For persons wanting to WhatsApp the station directly, the number to utilize would be 442-0975. For on-air WhatsApp messages, the number would be 442-0175. We do apologize for the inconvenience caused, and we are working expeditiously to have these issues resolved.
50 years as an independent nation. Now that's a reason to celebrate. Bank on a bright future with Quad Bank as we celebrate more than 50 years of partnership with Grenadians. Aspire, build, and advance with 100% financing to buy land, purchase or build your home, or make those much-needed home upgrades. No loan fees, no legal fees, low interest rates. And that's not all. 100% financing on brand new vehicles with 50% off loan fees. Celebrate you this year with special financing from Quad Bank. Apply today.
Welcome home. Still thinking of ways to win bigger in NLA games? Well, think no more. The NLA has boosted your chances of winning bigger by adding Multi-X to Daily Pick 3. Yes, folks, now you can add Multi-X, the winnings multiplier, to Daily Pick 3 and Playway for more chances of winning bigger. For a limited time only, the 7X multiplier continues to be added to Multi-X. Picture adding Multi-X to your Daily Pick 3 $10 inline bet for chances to win $38,500 instead of $5,500, and your Playway $10 bet for chances to win $1,680 instead of $240. Increase your winnings by Multi-X times more. Play smart, add Multi-X, and win bigger. Must be 18 years and older to play. NLA, making your dreams come true.
Yeah, I'm back. Never did go anywhere, actually.
Where you walk, what you say, when you talk, where you go, where you walk, what you say, when you talk.
It's a hungry world out there, with everybody scrambling to get a share. Wolves in sheep clothing, boats of prey waiting to swoop down on you, and there's no telling what they'll do. You gotta be careful. You gotta be careful. Where you go when you're walking, what you say when you're talking, you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful, careful. I say we have to prepare to meet the challenges of life without fear. when you're moving, which direction you're going. You gotta be careful. You gotta be careful, careful.
Oh yeah, I'm back with you, and you're gonna see you'll see a lady in the back there when I pop. Yeah. Oh, you want to see her? Okay, hold on. See, there she is. No, you didn't see her yet. Okay, so let me move this so you'd see her. So wave to the people. You know, this was the first Real FM couple on the TVO. You know that, right?
Yes, I do.
Right. So there you go. So good morning, Nabila. How are you doing?
I'm doing fine. How are you?
Not as good as you look.
Well, thank you. Good morning, everybody. I know you guys haven't heard me in how much years has it been?
Long enough, since COVID.
A very long time.
Yeah, since COVID.
Yes.
After COVID, she behaved just like I wanted COVID to behave. She left me. She left me. Just
She's
like.
back.
Oh, she is?
You know?
Oh, okay.
Tell a friend to tell a friend.
Yeah. Okay, I will tell a friend. I listen to this, eh? Julie Dubois sent a message to Antonito saying, Antonito, call Andre. Antonito sent a message, and this is how funny the message is.
Mm-hmm.
This is how funny the message is. I can't, ATM, kinda busy. No, the ATM busy? The teller machine?
No, but probably there are a lot of people out there, so.
Well, she didn't say anything about ATM.
At the moment.
Well, you see, that is the thing. Right? Because the first thing, when I saw it, I'm like, I can't ATM, but Julie didn't ask him for no money. Do you understand?
Right.
So I was kind of like flabbergasted. But I realized afterwards that it was ATM simply meant at the moment. Duh. Anyway. So what are you doing?
I'm trying to
Fix
solve
something?
a problem.
Oh, okay.
But I may have to do some research because it's not giving me what it needs to give.
Good morning, everyone, says Andrea Alexander. How are you doing?
So I'm going to do
No,
some research.
I have to and must touch on this Monday morning. And I'm speaking to the bus drivers and conductors. And you know, many people said, well, I ain't speaking about us, speaking to you. The cap fit you, draw the string. Simple as that. The cap fit you, draw the string. If you're on the whole grudge, after I said what I said, that's your business. It honestly doesn't matter to me. Our bus drivers and conductors have no respect. All you're concerned about is the money you're making. You have no respect for the passengers. And passengers, you continue to allow the bus drivers and conductors to not have respect for you. You continue to allow the bus drivers and conductors not to have respect for you. This one happens a lot on going to Grenville, whether you're going through Hermitage or you're going through River Sally. And when they're doing the classic ponging the road. And they go off route and they park up in junctions and they're on their phone and they're doing all sorts of shenanigans and making up time on the road. And then they'll turn to you and say, when you say, well, hey, I'm busy, well, you should have taken a bus before. Do you understand? well, you should have taken a bus before. That is how embarrassing and insultive they can be. But when they meet you in Grenville, or they see you in Satyrs, Mommy, oi, you going? What happened there, boy? Shut up, what you seen? You're the same person they just embarrassed 3 hours ago. Bus drivers and conductors, you need to do something up the ante. There are those of you who need to do so and understand also that personal hygiene is something that's needed. You don't just pick up the money bag and ready to go in the morning. No. You need to bathe. Simple as that. You need to bathe. You're not bathing. And people are afraid to tell y'all, because they're scared of what y'all go tell them. But if you ain't bathing, you ain't bathing. You have to bathe. This is a job that you come in contact with people for what? Almost 12 hours, maybe more for the day. And you bathe in the morning. Well, you know what's happening about lunchtime. Oh my God! You gotta stop that. You have to do some this, some that, man. Take a shower. Organize yourself. Get to roll on. Balika smells sweet. You understand? Make yourself look presentable. You can grow your dreads, but my God, wash it. And listen, let me tell you. If you want to drop your pants, no, I know it's not the best thing. And I'm telling you the best thing to do is to pants up, belt in the waist. But that is the fashion. I ain't in that fashion, but if you in the fashion, that's your business. But make sure you're wearing clean boxers. This kind of thing where they waist dirty, and people have to do so, not because they want to see, but they have to see based on where they sit down. You have to stop that stupidness. Pants are holding it, boxers are holding it, like if Rat and you live in the same place. No. Let us stop that. I speak to the police now. Everybody getting a little 2 pence this morning. I speak to the police this morning. And I'm saying to the police officers, especially those in Satyrs here, you have to do a better job. We can stick on that day. You have to do a better job in relation to the police. You can take this call and then we'll come back to it. Good morning. How are you doing this morning? Thanks for calling.
Good morning. You're welcome. Andre, I support you 100%. I did call a radio station a morning and I spoke about the conductors and them, especially on the St. George Northwest side. I don't care if they know my voice, if they hear me or what. But the perspiration you get sometimes when they open the door, you have to pass underneath the arm. And that's one. When they come in, they will pack up, peep and see who come in, and they wasting your time. You take a country bus coming, if they're behind the country bus, they will stop and say, hey, that's appeal. And you know they use the F and the F. And I go in the country bus. I take Pong Road bus because them guys and them, they're very disrespectful. So when I heard you say that this morning, I support you 100%, maybe 110. Thank you, Andre. And keep up the good works. Do what you're doing and say what you're saying. Thank you.
Thank
Bye.
you. Have a great day. Good. So at least one person agrees with me. But let me go to the police now, and I speak to the police here in St. Patrick's, but also generally. Officers, and those of you who are out on the beat, you may not necessarily be a traffic cop, because there are those who are traffic cops. But those of you who are out on the beat, you need to do some shape up. And those of you in traffic, worse yet. Now, let's deal again with the buses and then we go to other vehicles. The buses. In Satés here, the buses delay on almost all the bus stops out of Satés. The one down by Kenny, by North Bay Inn, the one right here in the Quasi, and the one close to the Anglican school. Delay, delay, delay. And of course, the one that takes you to St. George's, delay again, yeah. So I'm talking two ways, going to Grenville, going to St. George's. And this is something that's happening from time immemorial. And you're telling me that the police can't solve that problem? No, man, only playing the fool. And the reason why you can't solve that problem is simply this, you know. You always go, oh God, man, don't do that now, don't do that. Come on, move on, move on. Stop that! Stop that at this time. Go back to, what's his name? Clarkson. Zero tolerance for that. You ain't realize that you are tired of saying, please, you need to move on. Bring out the ticket books. Learn to write tickets. And issue them with tickets. Issue them with tickets. As a matter of fact, I tell you this, I tell you this straight up. There's a bus stop, the first bus stop coming from Grenville to St. George, to St. Patrick, to Satés, as a matter of fact, not St. Patrick, to Satés. The first bus stop is close to, just after Addie's Disco, closer to where Hewlett sells her popcorn. Good morning, Hewlett. That bus stop should be the only bus stop leading into the town. The next stop should be on the terminal. Straight up. The next stop should be on the terminal. If it is someone who needs assistance, here's what. Someone who needs assistance, they can walk down the hill. They don't have to walk up the hill. They can walk down the hill. It's easy for them to do that. Do you understand? And stop this thing for me about, but you know them old people and them. Stop that. 9 times out of 10, these same old people you're thinking about that you care about so much, they know to make it to the bus stop. You're stopping for the younger ones. Let me jump in here. And that's how you're stopping. The police should give you tickets. Now, coming into Satés, there's a bus stop in High Street. Take that one. Next stop, terminal. Leaving Satés. That ain't hard to do. The bus stop leaving Satés, and I tell you this straight up. You leave in Satés, you didn't get the bus in the terminal. I'm being kind of nice here now. The next stop should be right here in the Quasi. So if you're down under the hill, you go to the terminal. If you're above the hill, you come in the Quasi right here. You come out from the bank, you go in the Quasi right there and wait for the bus. You ain't going up. You come in here and wait for the bus. Take out the bus stop that's close to Anglican School and the one on the hill going High Street. Take that out. End that. That is what causes congestion in Satés. And the streets done small already. And issue tickets when you're a police officer and you get to the bus stop and a bus driver is parked up there, you issue him a ticket. You don't have to waste time, you issue the ticket. So he knows next time don't. And hey, here's what. You're probably saying to me, well, Andre, you're being very, very cruel to the elderly. No. I'm causing the young to make $1. Because that's what happens in St. Andrew. People get assisted from point A to the bus terminal, from point B to the bus terminal, from point C to the bus terminal. Based on where they shop, they get assistance to the bus terminal and they're able to give a $2 or $5 or whatever based on the assistance given to a person. Do you understand? Come on. We need to do this thing better. All right, here's the next thing. Police again. Police. I ask and I beg of you to work with the Ministry of Public Utilities. Work with them. And let us organize the breakwater area. Let us organize it for parking. And let us encourage people who are coming to Sitiers to use that area for parking. Everybody looking to do their business want to park right in. Me too. I do too. But if we organize the park down there, in the breakwater area, organize the area properly. Maybe you need to get some stuff to backfill and to do whatever. Make it nice and crunchy so that there's no mud. And police can serve to mark out, demarcate the area properly so you know how many vehicles you can hold down there. And in that way, you can handle the vehicles that have to park or choose to park in the ENF supplies area from there down to the Joints Bar. So you will ease the congestion that takes place in front by Kenny Lal Singh, Calico. Because you do not have, yes, officers, you do not have enough resources to cause a police officer to be down there all the time. You do not have that. And you have a situation where Calico have to pack their trucks to go out most, if not every morning. And then other trucks that are delivering to them have to park there to deliver to them. And then Andre comes along and wants to go shopping there. So Andre wants to park right there. Officers, you need to speak to Calico and say, look, we give you space for one truck of yours to park. We give you space for 2 delivery trucks who can deliver, who are delivering to deliver. Outside of that, we are instructing all vehicles that's doing business with you to find a park in the breakwater and walk over to you. Yeah, and walk over to you. You speak to him and you ensure that that is done. The tongue is a mess. And it's going to get worse. Because the next young man from St. Patrick who finds a good and stable job is going to buy a car. And then the next one and the next one, and the young lady, she's going to buy a car, or her boyfriend from Guam is going to come and look for her in a car. We need to manage the traffic in St. Patrick. We really need to manage the traffic in St. Patrick, and everyone has to be on board with this. It's no longer I walk here and I want to park here. It does not work like that. It does not work like that. Parking is limited. Let's make good use of the limited parking that we have. And there's some of us who don't need to come into Satés with a car. We don't need to. We just want to. Walking is probably a good thing for us. So I thought I'd share those things with you this morning. And I hope that you would take everything that I say in stride. All right? When I take a look at the time, now let me see. Wow. It's just about time for me to wrap up for yet another morning. I'll be back tomorrow morning, God's will. And if everything works the way it should be, I'll be having one of the best interviews of my life tomorrow. Who is it going to be? I can't tell you because I really and truly have spoken to the person we've agreed on tomorrow, but I still need to confirm. You see what happened this morning? I didn't get the one I had for this morning. So I'm going to have to speak to that person and see if I can confirm that. Bangle. I've got them for tomorrow morning. But hey, listen up because it's going to be good. Share it with your friends. Tell your friends, hey, Andre's got somebody special tomorrow morning. In the meantime, goodbye. Take care. God bless. I love you. You know that.
It's a hungry world.
Oh, by the way, before I go, my good friend Carla in New York. Carla, what happened to the bingo? You didn't know about the no. Well, friends, let me tell you, I'm still putting together some information, eh? There was a bingo. I have a ticket. Yeah, I had to buy a ticket. Let me see if I could find the ticket before I go. Yeah, the news coming up. I know, but I need to do that bingo thing. Hold on. We must talk about this bingo. This is a bingo, a golden jubilee, no, a raffle, not a bingo, a raffle. A golden jubilee raffle that was put on by the Grenada Independence Anniversary Committee of New York under the auspices of the Consul General of Grenada. Yeah, they had this big raffle planned, $10 a ticket, good price. The first prize, a brand new Nissan. Second prize, $2,000. Third prize, $1,000. The draw date for the bingo was supposed to be the 1st of June. The draw date for the bingo was supposed to be was it? Yeah, the 1st of June. The draw date for the bingo. It did not take place on the 1st of June. I got information that the bingo was supposed to be drawn on Friday night or Saturday night, yeah. Saturday night, I got information that the bingo was supposed to be, Saturday during the day, that the bingo was supposed to be drawn at a function on Saturday night. However, I'm now receiving information that they did not sell enough tickets. Yeah, so I'm asking, is it true that they did not sell enough tickets to facilitate the bingo? That's one. The other question I'm going to ask here is, when is the next draw date for the bingo? And is it true that many persons who sold tickets decided that they're not bringing in the monies? Is that true? And is it true that a gentleman, Mr. Cox. No, not Norland Cox, but a gentleman, Mr. Cox, and a lady, Miss Frances Purcell, seems to be in loggerheads over the bingo. Well, we'll get to that maybe tomorrow, God's will, but we will definitely get to that. So in meantime, stay good, be tough. We'll investigate the bingo saga. And anybody who's in New York and needed to make some statements about the bingo, let me know. We'll talk about it tomorrow. God's will. Bye-bye now.
Triple N. Informative, entertaining, and first. Every hour.